Okay, so now my people, we'll talk about the morphology of this particular pneumonia. So we'll try to look at from the angle of anatomy, okay? And then we'll talk about the structure. So we'll look at how we fit look at from the structural angle in order for us to get this morphology very well. So this morphology now, we will talk about lobar pneumonia, bronchopneumonia, and sometimes we will add interstitial pneumonia. So I will try to explain that interstitial term because some people they consider interstitial pneumonia as bronchopneumonia, but sometimes it's always on its own. So lobar pneumonia, from the word lobe. So lobar pneumonia means say the pneumonia they affect the whole lobe. Understand? The pneumonia they affect the whole lobe. Now bronchopneumonia, it means patchy consolidation. It means that the consolidation they in the both lobes. So it they patchy. Okay, you go see small consolidation here. You go here no go they consolidated, here go they, here go they, here like small patches here and there. So that one they call bronchopneumonia. So they affect the both lobe. Interstitial pneumonia, and when there's inflammation in the interstitial space, and also it affect also the both lobe. You get also patchy consolidation. But the thing we say for interstitial pneumonia, the microorganisms where they usually they cause that one now viruses. So in most of the case, you go see adenovirus, respiratory syncytial virus, Legionella, okay, mostly viruses. Legionella now, this thing also can also be a part of it. So as most now bacteria, but it can also be a part of the causative agents. So adenovirus, respiratory syncytial virus, those one they usually they cause this interstitial pneumonia. So take note, say this bronchopneumonia, okay, in patient can convert into lobar pneumonia, and lobar pneumonia likewise can convert into bronchopneumonia. Now let me explain to you. If person get lobar pneumonia, it means that the whole lobe they affected, right? So now if the person start early treatment, start to treat the pneumonia with antibiotics, right? You start give the person antibiotic treatment. What thing will happen? The lobar pneumonia go to heal. So it means that from one place, when one place heal, one place go heal, one place go heal. So it will start to become patch. So if the person don't start to take medicine and he can't come hospital and he may originally get lobar pneumonia and he can't come, you can't check him. You go see say they patch. You go can't say it become na bronchopneumonia where the person get, but you know go know say the person originally been don't get lobar pneumonia. The same thing with bronchopneumonia. If person get bronchopneumonia and the person no can't treat them at all, those small patches go connect together. They will start to connect together and it will become the whole lobar pneumonia. Okay, so this one a very important point where I would like more to take note of. Okay, now we can go to stages of lobar pneumonia. Remember, say for the list of all the things we'll talk about stages of lobar pneumonia. Now, the first stage of lobar pneumonia, the stage what they call congestion. Okay, so now congestion there as well. No worry, 6 packs, no worry yourself. Waiting be 6 packs, I don't want congestion, make I leave them. But I'm healthy though. All right, so congestion. Okay, now waiting be this congestion, it means say the lung go down they accumulated, it don't they bulgy, it don't they heavy. It means say things don't accumulate there. You go see a lot of fluid in the alveolar space. Understand? You go see vascular engorgement. Okay, the vessels go come there engorged, and you go see presence of bacteria go come start to the day. You understand? So all these things will come cause these particular lungs to come there heavy and bulgy. You understand? So that's the stage of congestion when the whole thing they begin. For Russian they say it is nachinается. You understand? So that's the first stage of congestion. Now the second stage is the stage of red hepatization. Red hepatization. Why they call it hepatization? They say the lung will start to the, transform to something where they like the liver, because the liver and the hepa. So now you can transform to liver. Wow. So now you can see say there is presence of red blood cell, a lot of red blood cells. We go give them that red color. You can see say the presence of as well a lot of fibrin. Okay, a lot of fibrin go there as well, and a lot of white blood cells as well go there too. So in that particular environment, you can see say there's red hepatization. A lot of red blood cells will come fall out, and you can see say the lung will start to consolidate, start to become hard, start to become strong gradually. So that will give them that red hepatization kind of color. So when you see them, you go like saying in lungs, but they like saying a liver. It don't start to become strong because the liver they strong. The liver are the one waiting for this right side, just below this costal arc here. Then after stage of red hepatization, without my water, make I drink my water. Red hepatization, 1 second. What an alive for, I tell you. Okay, after the stage of red hepatization, we get the stage of gray hepatization. So gray hepatization means say that fibrin where you see, okay, they can become what we call fibrino exudate formation. Okay, and there will be a lot of disintegration of that red blood cell. So that red blood cell will come disintegrate, come hemolyze, come disintegrate, the fibrin will come mix with and come from fibrino exudate. All right, so that fibrino exudate we will come they form now I go come give them that characteristic color we will come make and they gray. You understand? So that's what is found in the stage of gray hepatization. Then the last stage, stage of resolution. That stage of resolution now when the macrophage go actually start to engulf that exudate. So that exudate will be engulfed by, the macrophage. Or if the macrophage not the work, with the alveolar macrophage is not the work, you can transform. You can see the stage of organization. Okay, when it will start to organize, that was the stage of organization. So we have the congestion, we have the stage of red hepatization, gray hepatization, and of course the stage of resolution. Okay, so these are the 4 stages of lobar pneumonia. You can look more deep into it, expand them when you do your part morphology class. Okay, but this is exactly what you see in those clinically when you see these various stages of lobar pneumonia. Okay, so the next thing we will come do now is we will talk about how to actually diagnose. Whoa, finally we don't reach how to diagnose pneumonia. So if person come hospital, how you want carry check, to know if this person truly get pneumonia or not. So stay put. I will see you for the next slide. See you.